Welcome to today's presentation, Membership, the Personal Connection. I want to start by saying it's okay having a goal to grow. Adding new members is an important part of what we do in membership. As a chapter, achieving milestones, receiving recognition, winning awards, all of this and more is good. It's fun, it's encouraging, it can even be empowering, and it is an important part of the membership dynamic. Today, I'm challenging you to think outside of the box. Numbers are good, but are they sustainable? Don't make growth or being successful your main membership goal. Instead, consider making your goal to be significant. What connections are you making with your members, your community? How have you touched the lives of the members in your chapter? What makes you noteworthy? It starts with a personal connection. I'm going to focus on prospective and new members, but the information is good for all members, even the very oldest of the old school. From the first moment a prospective member walks in the door, you have an open slate to make a connection and enhance that person's life. Say hello, introduce yourself, ask them their name, welcome them, ask them to join, follow up, ask them to join, remember them, and ask them to join. It sounds simple, a little repetitive, but how many of us do this with all of our prospective members? When you say hello and welcome them, take time to walk them around and introduce them to the other members. When you tell them your name, include something fun or personal. Share how long you've been a member or why you enjoy the event you are at. When you ask them their name, have them fill out a form or a paper that asks their first name and last name, phone number, address, and email. Every guest at every social or meeting you hold should be doing this, even those, especially those, that are invited by current members. Invite them to sit with you and explain new information to them. Ask them about themselves. What are they interested in? At the end of the event, talk about upcoming events. Hand them information on the events and let them know what you will be attending. Suggest they meet you there. Finally, ask them to join your chapter. Wait, what? On the back of the information paper you handed your prospective member should be your chapter's membership application. And yes, at the end of the night, they should be asked if they would like to join your chapter. If they say no, that's okay. End with a positive note saying you hope to see them again at the next event. Follow up. Send out a follow-up email or phone call about 1 week after a prospective member attends an event. Thank them for attending. Make it personal. Mention how you enjoyed their company. Invite them back. Follow up again about 3 to 4 weeks after the event by sending the prospective member a letter or a postcard with upcoming event information. Include a handwritten note. Include a membership application. Then follow up again and again, month after month, with event updates. Remember them. Remember what your prospective member looks like. Remember their names. When they attend a second event, walk up to them. Call them by name. Thank them for coming. Introduce them to more members. Ask them how their day or week has been. Remembering something is the simplest and most effective way to make a personal connection. Finally, ask them to join again. Never assume if someone wants to join, they will just say something. Ask again, and then ask again. The number one reason an interested prospective member does not join is because they were not asked. And when you ask, make sure you have your chapter's membership application on hand. This process should be as simple as possible for your new member. New members join because they want to be active, so be sure to give them the resources they need to succeed. A new member orientation is a training program for making members feel informed, part of the group, and valuable. If we take time to explain the organization to them, new members will become activated faster and will feel a sense of belonging. A new member orientation should be held within the first month of joining. The Big Sis Little Sis program is an effective membership mentoring program that partners seasoned members with new members. Get new members involved in your chapter's activities. Call them and invite them to the next event. Consider planning a member appreciation event to involve new and inactive members, as well as provide a fun event for your whole chapter. Asking for a co-chair is a good habit to start. You can use co-chairs for projects to build experience in members and balance the workload. Co-chairing is also a lot of fun and a great way to get to know someone new. Quick tip: you will get a better response when asking in a one-on-one situation versus to an entire group at once. Keep it simple. What is your chapter's purpose? As a chapter, focus on those projects and events. Don't add extra projects as your chapter grows. With new ideas and new projects, it is important to embrace the change and allow other projects to retire. Most new members are not going to jump into a leadership role. Give them time to feel more comfortable with your chapter. Take time to mentor them. When we push leadership roles on members who are not ready, we create resentment. It's a balancing act for everyone. Some members will join ready to take charge. Others may need a year or two to find their voice. Empower your members. All of them. Every single member in your chapter has the ability to support membership by making personal connections. Make memberships available to all. This may include business cards, new member applications, upcoming event handouts, and more. Give your members an opportunity to speak at meetings and events. Include an icebreaker where members can introduce themselves and answer a simple question. Hold 5-minute conversational improv activities. Team up in 2s or 3s and have each team pull a question out of a box, bag, hat, whatever. Then have them ask and answer the question. Focus your questions on both personal and women of today related things like, what is your favorite color and why? Or, what have you done this month to make a difference in someone's day? Remember to switch up the teams each time you do this activity. This will allow the most exposure to different personality types and help improve self-confidence. Not only that, it also creates another layer to the personal connections being made. Encourage members to share with others. Several times a year, invite members to share their Women of Today stories. Why they joined, why they stay, a moment that changed them. This activity is so much more than a why story. It allows members to share personal feelings and situations with each other in a safe environment. It also helps members become more comfortable sharing their positive experiences with your chapter in public settings. Will you join? This, in my opinion, is the most difficult thing I have ever had to say. When it comes to new members, it is the most important thing you can say. Find ways within your chapter to practice this. The more we say it, the easier it becomes. Let's practice right now. Repeat the following phrases after me. Will you join? You are just what our group needs. I hope you will join us. Here is a list of upcoming events, along with our new membership application. You should join us. Team up shy members with more outgoing members. More than one member can work to make those personal connections with a potential member. Recognize those members who are not ready to say, "Will you join?" and have their backs. It's okay for one person to sit with a potential member and explain things to them, and another to invite them back and ask them to join. Keep membership positive. Be supportive of others, even when they fail. That is how we learn. Make things simple and enjoyable. No one wants to leave work to be overwhelmed with negativity, bossy ladies, and what seems like more work on top of work on top of work. Have fun with membership. I will end with one last thought. When it comes to membership and your chapter's members, don't settle for being successful. Be bold. Be significant.